Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. My name is Mr. Dogboat333, and welcome back to HoI 4, Kaiserreich as the Polish People's Republic. Gotta get that name right. I started with People's Polish Republic, but that last video, I believe, but that was not correct. So I gotta get it right. In the last video, we started working on some railways. We're connecting things up very nicely, I think. Romania started justifying against us, which is not so nice, so we're moving some troops over there just to defend, if or when that happens. And yeah, we're just kind of chilling. Before we continue, I realized I didn't read our new leader's portrait. So I want to go ahead and do this. Stanislav Wojciechowski. Stanislav Wojciechowski was born to a middle-class family in the suburbs of Lalice. Like many of his compatriots, started his radicalization during his studies. He participated in the founding Congress of the Polish Socialist Party in Paris in 1892, was an active trade union organizer, often at odds with police. French authorities expelled him, and Wojciechowski made his way back to the Kingdom of Poland, where he threw himself into activism, worked closely with Joseph Pilsudski and the PPS, but also maintained contacts to the National Democrats, as it believed that the entire Polish political establishment is needed for independence. After 1905, Wojciechowski started to become disillusioned with political parties and trade unions, and instead focused on agricultural cooperatives as a basis of Polish liberty, and tried to improve the life in the Polish countryside. These efforts were cut short by the Great War. Wojciechowski evacuated Russia with the National Committee and tried yet again to forge an alliance with the National Democrats, with little success. Disappointed, he returned to the Kingdom of Poland in 1918 with his family and focused on the social activities and food relief in the war-torn kingdom. In the 1920s, he joined the PSL and became a university lecturer. In his lectures, he always stressed the importance of economic democratization as a precursor to the political democratization, and held that as long as the kingdom was dominated by capitalists and great landowners, Poland could not truly be a democracy. A longtime senator, Minister of Agriculture by the Nowinski cabinet, and chairman of the Society of Cooperatives, Wojciechowski is a respected and experienced politician and social activist. While initially reluctant to accept the presidency, he was convinced by the interpartisan support from the Sem to stand for one term, merely to safeguard the young republic's critical first years, and then to withdraw from politics. Respectable. I can get behind that guy. Will the revolution get behind him? If the revolution even happens. The revolution is the genocide. My execution will be televised. Don't cross me like as... How's that song goes? I started thinking of Freddie Gibbs. I saw him... For me, it was this past Saturday. When this is going up, this is going to be 2 Saturdays ago. I think I mentioned this before in the videos, but I love me some Freddie Gibbs, and I got to see him in Santa Cruz, and it was incredible. Freddie Gibbs, incredible rapper. If you're interested in rap music at all, I'd recommend checking out Freddie. He is excellent when it comes to rap music in general. I'd recommend his collab albums with producer Madlib, Bandana, and Pinata. His newest album, Soul Sold Separately, is pretty good. I'd check that out. And he did an album with The Alchemist in 21, I want to say it was. Alfredo. That was also pretty good. That was the song I was singing right now. What's the name of it? Scotty Beam. That's it. Featuring Rick Ross. So if you're interested in any hip-hop, I'd check it out. Those are good starting places to for Gibbs, I'd say. So check him out. And in the meanwhile, do we have compliance? We're getting there compliance-wise with Stanislav. Lvov. However you say it, I don't know. I wonder if we just hold on to this. Actually, I might do it with the German investor plan, just for shits and giggles. Because that'll get us extra political power. Political power, yes. It'll also increase socialist support. If I want to do the socialist coup thing, we're probably going to need that. Though we may wish to avoid making our economy unnecessarily dependent on foreign capital, the reality is that we will struggle to achieve our industrial targets alone. Therefore, we begin taking out loans with German banks, with the general aim being that we will be able to easily pay them back through the industrial expansion they will fund. Yeah? You know what? Why not? Oh, yeah. I forgot about this. This day marks the anniversary of the official incorporation of the Kingdom of Galicia and Lodomeria into the Polish state. Official celebrations were held in many cities, especially in the south and lesser Poland. Government officials held a parade in the cities of Krakow and Lvov, and special masses were held in churches. The anniversary has also been established as a day free from work and education, as all Poles should celebrate the unity of a nation. Hence the name of celebration, Day of Unity. Reflect on history and look forward to a future where no Pole will be divided between borders. We won't forsake the land we came from. Wonderful. It's funny, I think I've mentioned before in the series that I'm going to be studying abroad, hopefully this fall semester, mainly in Ireland, but one of the places I did want to go to was Poland. I think the main idea was the main places I want to go in Poland are Gdansk or Danzig, right here for now. Maybe at Warsaw, and then maybe head down to Krakow. Look at Krakow, that is beautiful. Warsaw, that is also very, very nice. And then Gdansk, Danzig, that's pretty cool too. Because Poland, interesting country to me. And it seems pretty cheap, which I'm a college student. And I'm studying abroad, so I'm going to be pretty strapped on money anyway. So the cheaper can be, the better, if you ask me. Does Russia get an option to integrate Finland? Or is it just going to stay that way? That's what I'm wondering right now. They're working on building up their compliance. Do rural credit programs. But we can't quite court yet. I'll just hold on to political power for now. Amro was capitulated. There we go. Got a thick Serbia. I don't know enough about Serbia's paths to figure out what they're going down right now. Although it does not look like a city revolt. And now Serbia is justifying against us. Whether anything will happen out of that, I don't know. But yeah, if any Poles in the audience who have suggestions of where to go, either in Gdansk, Warsaw, or Krakow, or in any other places in Poland to it, because it'd probably just be a weekend trip, so it wouldn't be anything too wild or long. Let's do this in Chelm. Ooh, we need some more iron, so I think I'll get working on that right away. This will reduce the monthly population hit that we're having right now, so I think I'll hit that, because I do like me some monthly population. And then is there anything else we can do that'll give us extra building slots for distribute land? It doesn't look like it, so we'll just work on a random province. We'll redistribute land in Warsaw. We'll do that. Oop. So yeah. Hypothetically, I don't know, I could hypothetically do a fan meetup in Warsaw. That would be interesting, potentially. Do I want to do that? I'll throw the idea out. We'll see as we get closer if I can do the fan meetup. Gotta officially make it into the program, of course. I'm in the program, but I need to be accepted by the university. So that happens, we're good. If not, oh well. Let's do Milkovsky and Milkovska's legacy. The principles and disciplines of scouting, combined with training of useful skills like navigating and hiking, are immensely useful for instilling military principles in young children, while also providing them with exciting extracurricular activities. Scouting in Poland was fostered by Olga Milkovska and Andrzej Milkowski, who established institutes to teach scouting principles. By encouraging these organizations, we foster a generation trained in many useful skills. Yeah. Why not? We need close air support. I don't know how to build close air support anymore. Did we get the railways? I think the railways were built. I don't see any going to Plock, though. Warsaw to Lublin. We'll do... Yeah, Warsaw to Lublin. That makes sense. We'll look at the train. Choo-choo! Build some more factories all through here. Could do medium tanks. I think we'll try working on medium tanks. Not really. Well, I probably should. Okay, I gotta figure out how do I work the new tank for. I don't even know if it's new, but I barely use it because I play mods that don't have me need to make these tanks. Production. Right, I'm a dumbass. Need to create a variant. An improved radio in there. Special modules. Get some additional machine guns. And we'll add a heavy machine gun on there. Try petroelectric. We'll do cast armor. That looks pretty good. The breakthrough, I think, is going to be best. It needs a main armament. Okay. What is stopping that? Main armament would be flamethrower. Let's do small armament. Do an improved small cannon. Okay. I think this should be okay, potentially. 10 TP. Why not? This could be a dogshit tank as far as I'm aware, but we'll get it cooking. Start building some of these bad boys. Hopefully bad in the metaphorical, like, cool sense, and not bad in the actually bad sense. This is interesting because Feng Tiang is kind of getting their ass kicked by the Qing, but the Qing are getting their ass kicked by the Republicans. So I don't know what's going to happen there. Okay, Russia's justifying against us. That is probably going to be a much bigger threat. Well, it doesn't show me what they're doing exactly. What do I want? Might nationalize the industry, honestly. Although we could do the healthcare. Although that is gonna weaken the that will weaken the socialists. At the same time, though, if we don't do it now, we might not be able to at all. So we'll do national health care. Medicine's made great strides in recent years, but unfortunately these developments do not reach all equally, with disadvantages in areas often being unable to get equal treatment with the wealthy. Nobody should die simply because they are unable to afford health care or unable to access it. The government provided health care to all in our nation, a basic good to make our citizens' lives infinitely better. You know, playing this and playing a lot of HoI recently has made me really want to start playing Vicky 3 again. And I was planning on playing it a bit this week, but I got busy with school and setting up plans for my vacation. So it just kind of never happened, unfortunately. But I'll probably stream it again. I'd like to play it again. At the same time, I think the devs are actually doing an okay job with additions. So, I mean, the new patch seems pretty solid overall. I don't think I played on 1.1 at all, fully. At least on camera. So, 1.2 game is going to be pretty new relatively for me, even regardless. I should probably just trade for steel. Trade with the Belgians. Why not? Need some aluminum as well. More tungsten for artillery probably wouldn't be bad either. Ooh. I think that reminds me, I need doctrines. Disperse support. Overwhelming firepower. And that leaves us on our own. But that's okay. Defeat this slight temple. These templates. Oh, I did not mean to give it that. Put these guys over here. We also have, okay, we don't need that much steel anymore. We have exactly as much steel as we need. And because we were developing, whatchamacallit. Ooh. Okay, the cities are actually having it kind of rough. Ever since the days of the Polish Commonwealth, tales have been spun about the so-called King of the Roma, often locally elected leaders from among the Romani people who command a great deal of respect, but the term has also been used for government officials dispatched by the monarchist and Republican rules alive, tasked with collecting taxes and winning the fealty of the local Roma. By the end of Weltkrieg, the King of the Roma rose to prominence once again thanks to the influence of a Kvek family. Despite strict instructions from Germans that they cannot refer to themselves as kings, this dynasty has been the de facto ruler of the Polish Romani for several decades, working to resolve conflict between different tribes and towing the government line. Even so, these locals are quite audacious in how they present themselves. In 1930, King Grzegorz Kvek began to speak about holding court, and in 1934 started making radical declarations of establishing a Roma homeland on the shores of the Ganges. The latest inheritor of the Zvek family's title is Janusz Zvek, who saw fit to arrange a ceremony. He was crowned by the Archbishop of Warsaw, Antoni Swarzagowski, but he alleges this is merely to confer authority among the squabbling Romani clans, many of whom have just begun speaking of deserting Poland in favor of establishing a new Roma homeland in South Africa or Ethiopia. Despite this, the Polish press has been jokingly referring to him as Janusz I, a mocking gesture against the authority of King August IV, who isn't king anymore. Thus, however, decided in war of his jest, refusing to acknowledge this so-called king among the Roma as anything more than a powerful figure in this local minority. Curious that we care, because we are not a monarchy. I think that might have been hard-coded to fire no matter what. I wonder if the game expected me, or expected us, really, to... What do I need? It needs to be more than 30, I guess. Okay. Fine. Shoot. We need more social support. But where could we get it? It's not going to be up here. We could get better engineer companies. Let's do it actually. The legacy of the trenches haunt society is the enduring image of the Weltkrieg. The mud and cold, all worsened by poor construction practices, and refusal to accept that more permanent fortifications would be necessary. The future will be likely. It will likely be necessary to accept that trenches will play a key part. By accepting this fact, we can hopefully prepare to make our trenches more bearable and more defensible for those forced to use them. Oh. Well, Russia's invaded the Reich Pact. Chicago's falling. Jesus. No, maybe it's best that we aren't Cindy. God, we could just... Yeah. 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 Fuck it. Yeah, I said it. We're doing it. Wait. So Central America's in the Third International. Mexico's in the Entente. The reclamation wars have started early. So that might save the Cindy's potentially. It's gonna fuck up the New World for a good while. Okay, Venezuela is not... They're in that faction, but they're not... These guys are both in the tech alliance of the Cindy's. Yeah, I've decided we're doing this. Oh yeah, we're doing this. War for Western Europe. War is hell indeed. We can integrate Stanislavov. Also get working on probably another military factory. Oh, this is going to be evil. We're going to go for a little longer. So if we could try enshrining minority rights, and that would potentially help kick the revolution off quicker. Questions. You know what, I lied. I'm going to end the video here. Thanks for watching as always, gang. If you like, leave a like. If not, feel free to dislike. If you have any comments, feedback, concerns, leave in the comment section below. I read all comments. Again, appreciate any all feedback you might have for me. If you want to share play games, check out my Discord. I have a bunch of other links down in the description box below, actually. As always, hit the sub button if you want to keep updated with all the recent uploads. That is it for now. As always, friends, I thank you for watching. My name's been Mr. Dogboat53, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.